We go down the hill to the docks. This place is breathtaking. I've said it a million times, but you're surrounded by mountains and volcanoes, and it's just a blue, beautiful lake as far as you can see. It's so bright and colorful with the people. Basically, transport to any of the seven or so cities here cost about $3 in a boat. So we climb in a boat that stops a few cities before mine. I can't see much out of the windows, but what I do see looks like damn Jurassic Park as we're boating across the lake. You're on what feels like an ocean and looking up at some of the most beautiful green mountains you've ever seen. I've told the part I'm staying at is where the hostels and all the gringos are at. That's fine, it's the cheapest spot I could find. Upon arrival, that prediction is spot on. Myself and 10 Europeans climb up out of the boat. The view is astounding. The lakefront restaurants looking out over the view I keep shittily describing. Honestly, though, it's a rough travel day and I'm in a bit of a mood, so I really make a bullet to my hotel or hostel. I don't even know what the difference is anymore. First impressions are overpriced and touristy. Keep in mind I'm in a mood. The town does get more and more local, and I start to like it. I finally see the sign for my hotel. There's a super thin alley that I gotta walk through to get there. Let's go, things are looking up. I arrive at the door and ring the bell. A lovely, excited local Guatemalan woman answers and lets me in, and I tell her I have a reservation. The hotel is cute as fuck. The room is just enough for a bed, a desk, and some walls. I'll take it. It's better than sharing a room. There's plants everywhere. It's open air besides the actual room and bathroom. The bathroom is shared. You get hot water, but for only 3 or 4 minutes. There's even a place to hand wash your clothes. You're free to walk around and check out the property. At the bottom, there's a restaurant with beer and free breakfast. I have some plantains, a beer, and a chat with the owners. All checked in and full. Let's go check out the lake. Holy fucking shit. I just can't describe it. This will have to have pictures for sure. People are paddling their paddle boats, ducks, people bathing and doing laundry right next to me in the lake. Behind me is mostly the edge of people's property where their property meets the beach and where they farm. Behind the corn stalks, you see countless mountains and volcanoes. Again, that's great, but the mosquitoes are coming. I got to go to the room and change. I've only got shorts on. By the time I get back to the by the time I get back to the bench, it's dark and a whole different type of beautiful. Oh, it's 100% safe here. You can walk the city streets and some dude's field and nobody will mess with you. You can walk from the city streets to some dude's old field and nobody will mess with you. The owner told me that thieves and assaulters get beaten and banned from town here. In Guatemala, it's either a yes or a no with safety. I think that guy told me they burn people too. I'm chilling on the beach, taking it all in. From afar, I can see some kind of club or restaurant or something. I decide to just follow a path I see towards the noise. I've been on a bench for about an hour and I see people coming and going behind me. They gotta be coming from somewhere. I think one couple was from like Asia. The path I take is wild, kind of in and out of plants. It eventually leads to a hostel or a slush bar, like a restaurant, something like that. I go back. It wasn't really what I was looking for. I am, however, hungry. I know at the very worst I can get a burger and a beer by the docks up in the tourist area. It's about half a mile walk, but I got my eye open. I stop at the store and get a gallo, my favorite Guatemala beer. That was the end of that sentence. The side I'm staging on is definitely more local. Honestly, the whole place is more local than I thought it would be. The walk is basically straight uphill and straight downhill. Nice. In my head, I'm biting the bullet. Fuck it. Maybe spend some money, have a beer, hang out. Even if it's a tourist trap, just go and say yes tonight. Say yes. So I push on looking for something to say yes to. I see some decent looking food spots, but let's keep going. I'm gazing at the beautiful homes and cobblestone streets when I see something. A gringo comes out of a corner with what is the unmistakable smoke of street food, which I hadn't seen yet. I turned into wherever he was. I know I'll find something. Somehow, I'm in a semi open basketball arena where girls are taking lessons. What is happening? But then I see it. It floats around the corner of the building. The smoke. The unmistakable smoke of street food. I said that too early. A gringo comes out of a corner with what? Okay. A gringo comes out of the corner with what is unmistakably street food, which I haven't seen yet. It turns out wherever he was, I turned into wherever he was. I knew I'd find something. Somehow, I'm in a semi open air basketball arena where girls are taking lessons. What is happening? But then I see it. It flows around the corner of a bending air. The smoke, the unmistakable smoke of street food. I haul ass to the nearest one I could find. 3 pastor tacos, please, with piña. I put a little spicy on it, and it was perfect. Nothing better than this. Sitting on a shitty chair and as tuk-tuks drive by, stuffing tacos down my face. For a second, I start to get it. I start to get how somebody could just retire and eat good food in a beautiful spot until their heart stops. Where in the USA can you bring your own beer to the restaurant? It doesn't get much better. After the tacos, I waddle on down to the docks. There's boats coming from the other cities all night. Another another place just to watch the world go by. I decide to actually go in a restaurant and get a beer on the river with a more comfy place to sit. This was a perfect place to reflect and make a plan. The view is off the chain. You can even pull your boat right up to the restaurant. Some patrons leave simply by walking down and getting into their boats. They took off to who knows where. There's so much to explore here. The plan is to eat one more round of tacos, get some yogurts for a midnight snack, and call it a night. The uphill trek is so much easier this time now that I know where the tacos are. I stop at a different spot. This guy has tacos de res, or beef. His were interesting. His handmade tortillas that came from the tortilla ladies slapping their tortillas next door were covered in a sauce. The beef was pulled and you put tomatillo and picante sauce. The tortillas were small, so they came with two and the ingredients in the middle, kind of like a sandwich. You held it like that, two tortillas and the ingredients in the middle. I still picked it up and ate it like a taco. The juices and salsa fall all over the plate as you bite. That shit was fire. Perfect into the night. Oh, the tacos were less than $3 for 3 tacos. Both spots were priced the same. Again, nothing better than nothing better than a place where you can safely sit in the streets while tuk-tuks and motorbikes fly by at 9 p.m. This town is incredible, and the walk home is only downhill. Hell yeah.